Welcome to qnawire.
Factorize fully z to the fourth power plus 2,500 x to the fourth power. We notice that the polynomial contains two perfect square terms, so we will attempt to factor this expression by completing the square. To use this method, we need to manipulate the expression to include a perfect square trinomial in the form a squared plus or minus 2ab plus b squared, which can be factored as a plus or minus b squared. In these trinomials, a and b may be variables, constants, or products of variables and constants. In this example, if we take a squared to be z to the fourth power and b squared to be 2,500 x to the fourth power, then our value of a is the square root of a squared, which is equal to z squared, and our value of b is the square root of b squared, which is equal to 50x squared. Then our middle term is equal to 2ab, or in some cases negative 2ab. 2ab comes out to 2 times z squared times 50x squared, which is 100z squared x squared. In our next step, we will introduce the 2ab term into the original expression. For any term we introduce into the expression, we must add the same term with the opposite sign. This way we are effectively adding 0, which does not change the polynomial. In this case, the 0 gets added to the polynomial in the form of 100z squared x squared minus 100z squared x squared. Our expression with these new terms is z to the fourth power plus 100z squared x squared plus 2,500 x to the fourth power minus 100z squared x squared. We can now factor the first three terms as a perfect square trinomial, giving us z squared plus 50x squared squared. Now we have a difference of squares, since the expression within the parentheses is being squared, and 100z squared x squared is a perfect square, specifically the square of 10zx, where a is in the first parentheses and b is in the second parentheses. Following the formula for factoring a difference of squares, we get z squared plus 50x squared minus 10zx times z squared plus 50x squared plus 10zx. Finally, we need to check whether the resulting polynomials within each set of parentheses can be factored. In this case, both polynomials are prime. So we have that z squared minus 10zx plus 50x squared times z squared plus 10zx plus 50x squared represents the full factorization of z to the fourth power plus 2,500 x to the fourth power.